up, guys? Welcome to another video of mine. Thank you for joining. And today, guys, we're going to talk about how to normalize and how to set up boundaries. Setting up boundaries is a very important part of social interaction, and a lot of people actually consider or do not have boundaries. Now, you might think you do, but boundaries are much different than standards. They're very much different than types. They are very different. Okay, boundaries is what protects you from other people and their actions and what they do to you. Okay, setting up those boundaries depend on what you like, what you don't like, and what you tolerate and what you do not tolerate. And for a lot of people, they have to stand their ground, and they're going to be able to keep up those walls and then make sure to have boundaries when it comes to anybody, friends, family, partners, spouses, anything like that. Boundaries are universal. So guys, if you want to know more about this, continue watching. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to like and comment as well. So guys, we're gonna get straight into it. I have 3 steps for you guys in order to set up boundaries. So let's get started with the first one. The first step to create boundaries is I need you to write what you don't like down. The whole part of this, a lot of people don't understand the power of writing things down. You know, we don't just write down laws and rules for goofy moments. Okay, we like them down because they stay in longevity that way. If we keep things in our heads without actually have a definitive description of what we think, then we end up moving around. We end up floating around, and we end up just deciphering what we thought or what we did think, or if we do like this or we do like that. But when you write them down, that stays put, that stays there. And then that's why you can refer back to them whenever you do have a problem or situation, and it'll stay right exactly the same. Rather, in your head, you might think it over.
You're like, oh, I like this person, like they're really close to me, I really love them, I've known them for 10 years.
That doesn't matter. Boundaries are boundaries. People can disrespect at any time of the day. People can respect you one day and disrespect you the next, so you can't play that, okay? So like I said, the whole reason of writing them down is create that longevity. Like, that's how the Constitution, they write their Constitution down, and now for I don't even know, like for 300 years, they follow that same written word, okay? And that gives them the basis in the how to determine different situations, certain stuff by situation by situation. So make sure to understand that concept of writing them down. I made a red flags list. But the thing is that red flags are kind of like boundaries. For me, at least, I feel like I've gotten to a certain point where I can recognize what I don't like and what I do like, and I make sure to stop it in its tracks rather than just being like, oh, like, I like this person, da 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 da. Either way, I can make a video on red flags as well, because I have a whole list written down about them that I made with my friends, so I can get that on the way. But like I said, keeping them for a little bit, I literally had to refer to them. Like, guys I was talking to, I had to look at them and be like, do they match these up? But the thing is that people realize is that some people that I know would be like, oh, like,
he misses one red flag and you're just gonna leave him in the dirt. You're just gonna stop talking to him. You're just gonna
What are you talking about? I want to have people in my life that I want. Like, does that make any sense? Like, I think that makes perfect sense. Like, if I don't fully want you in my life, there's no reason for you to really be in my life. And a lot of the things that you have to understand with getting boundaries is that you're gonna have to be comfortable with some people just not in your life. But you have to understand that you're always gonna have yourself. And the whole reason with boundaries, the whole reason with standards, everything like that, not everybody has to be in your life. You're gonna have to realize that not everybody wants to be in your life. Not everybody's gonna try to be in your life. And at that point, you have to make your time, your effort, your presence worthwhile. And I want everybody around me to be like, we're grateful to have her presence, or we want her presence around. Okay, I don't want to be with anybody who doesn't. I don't want to be anybody who doesn't respect my presence, anybody who doesn't respect my person, my time, my effort, my anything. I want people that respect me. Sorry. That's my life. I don't know if that's a crazy statement, but I do. That's what you have to realize when it comes to developing your social standards, is that not everybody's going to be in your life, and that has to be okay, because not everybody is meant to be in your life. And we know that, but we actually don't know that, because we want to keep people around, because we want to, you know, we've been through this one with this one, and we were with so long with this one, and I like him so much, like, he's really cool to me. Actions are actions, words are words. They show what they show. And if you don't like them, you have no obligation to stay, no obligation to be their friend. Not everybody is obligated to be in your life. They know that, especially, but you have to understand that. You have to let go of that burden, wanting to keep everybody together and keep everyone next to you, because not everybody has to be, and not everybody can be. Okay, that's how you be bougie. I'm not saying bougie a good thing, but like, Bougie low-key a good thing. But it depends how you go about it, but bougie low-key a good thing. If I was squeaking the entire time, my apologies. I should have just stopped being lazy. Get a damn chair that don't be squeaking. I mean, it's gonna hurt my buttocks though, so I'm doing it for you. Write some of these things that you don't like. If you don't like people ignoring your attention toward them or ignoring your thing, if you don't like people that don't reciprocate your energy, you don't like people that don't go the other way for you, those kinds of things. When they willingly make a choice that goes against your belief of how you should be treated, that is it. That is it. Done. Wrap it up in a burrito and throw that out. If they willingly make that choice, knowing, not even knowing, because people still make choices without knowing how you feel about them. And the thing is that you have to be considerate of what people do without, like, you know, like if say if you knew the rules of the law, like you knew not to drive past 90 miles per hour on the road, you know that, so you're not going to, or at least, like, you know, you're gonna be iffy about doing it, right? But if you don't know that, everybody would be zooming down that, like, so you have to see who's people that's really truly, if nobody knew that 90 miles per hour was the law that you can't drive past, you have people going 90 miles per hour knowing though that it is unsafe, but then you have people that are going 60 miles per hour, not because they were told that it was bad, but because they are careful. That's how you want people to be with your life. You don't want people just running around either doing everything that you don't know, or either they know and they still doing it, which is crazy. Like that's a different type of disrespect. If you tell people what you want, what you expect out of them, they just go copy copy paste. Guys do, unfortunately, is that when you tell them like what you like in a guy, and then they'll act like that just to get a little bit farther with you. You don't want to do that with anybody. You see everybody's true colors for who they are. If you want to be around them and they pass like the tests of their true colors actually being meaningful and truthful, then they are worthy of being your friend. That is good. That is great. But if their true colors end up actually being really bad, then you're just gonna cut that out. Okay, so next is the second step of setting boundaries, going by your feelings. A lot of people, they don't want to write things down or whatever case may be, even though like you should, like, I don't know why you wouldn't listen to me, but be prominent in your feelings. There's a lot of people that go through certain situations with their parents, family members, spouses, friends, anything like that, and they'll feel some type of way about something that they did. They'll be depressed, they'll be anxious, they'll be mad, but then for some reason still want to hang around them, still want to do certain things. Now it depends on the situation, obviously, but like I said, if somebody is like pushing boundaries for you, you don't like that, and then you respond and you react to that, and then you still want to go against your reaction, your emotions are there for a reason. Like, don't think they're just there I was gonna say something else, but for giggles. Like, they're not there for giggles. They're to show you that you're upset about something, so you follow up with that, because you never want to feel that way again, or either I would hope so you want to feel that way again. So people turn away from their feelings of their own self-interests, but in reality your feelings already showed you that that's not a good decision. That's not what you should be doing, and you don't like it. Like, you don't like it when it happens, so your emotions are just reacting to a situation that happened, and follow up with it. If you know that that made you upset, then you either address it or you leave it. You leave that person. Like, that's just it. Go off your emotions. Your emotions are definitely correct. Your emotions are definitely valid. Stop putting your emotions out on the curb like a drugstore for your self-interests. That's not good decision making. That's not good intuition. And I'm not saying everybody's striving for that, but at the same time, like, show that you care about yourself. Your emotions are your emotions only. Like I said, those are valid. Listen to them. Do not just disregard them. They're there for a reason, to tell you what you like and what you don't like. So please follow them. They are not just there just to make you unhappy for one day and one day only. They're not only there for just to make you happy one day only. I mean, no, they're reactions, don't get me wrong, but they're also telltale signs of what you like and what you respond to. Okay, if it's a negative response, then obviously it was a negative impact. Follow up with it. Don't disregard it. I know so many people that disregard their emotions. You know, you say you'd be sad about for 2 days about something that someone did to you, and then like in the next couple of days you start talking to them again. How that make it work? You're just making your emotions invalid at that point. At that point, your emotions don't even work, because if you really just disregarded how you felt in a situation just because of your self-interests and what you think might happen or the potential that you might change or anything like that, then you are just not working against yourself at this point. You're just working everything against yourself, and that's so sad. And I really hate when people do that. If you're gonna keep doing that, you're gonna end up going against a whole lot of things in life that you know just aren't gonna work out for you, and you're wanting this potential, you're wanting whatever want in your life, but in reality, you gotta play with the playbook. You can't just be doing things willy-nilly, okay? Listen to them, don't disregard them, use them for every situation you have. React accordingly, okay? Now, the third and the last final step to creating boundaries in your social standards is saying no more often. See, I have this problem. I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know if anybody's like me, like, I don't know, I'm a Virgo, so I'm very like nurturing. I love to nurture people. That's just something out of my own self-benefit, I guess. So I love doing that. I love helping people, you know, all that junky junk. I love doing that stuff, okay? And the thing is that a lot of people can take advantage of that, and that's so sad. And also just women in general are just very nurturing. So that's like people are gonna try to take advantage of that, since a quote that I learned before is that no is a full sentence. Your reasoning is so logical when it comes to something you don't like I said before, something you don't like and you don't want to do it. You are completely valid. Even if it is something that is like considered nice or anything like that, if you really have a reason that you don't want to do it, your thing is valid, because you're not going to do something you don't want to do. Start saying no more often. You don't have to do everything for everybody. That's just one thing. But not everything needs a hero. So realize that, you know what I mean? But either way, a lot of people, they ask you for stuff just because they expect you to. They expect you to do it. If you hit no and say no to one of those people, some people can just really blow up on you and be like, da, 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 like, I did this da, 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 for you. I was with you for this. Da, da, da. Those are the type of people that are expecting you to follow their every word. Those are the type of people that see you as almost like a people pleaser, or someone that just agrees with everything you want. And you don't want to be seen like that, because you're your own human with your own mind. Don't let anybody think that they can control you in any sense. Don't let anybody think that they can answer for you in any way. You answer for yourself, and if that answer is a no, then your answer is valid. You continue to not do what you want to do, that is completely fine, okay? And stop saying yes just for no reason. If you really didn't want to do it and you just said yes, that's not helping anybody. Just because I feel like putting yourself first in any situation, you help yourself, then you help others. That's why when you're on an airplane, you get the air mask stuff all out, you help yourself, then you help others. You come first. Your health comes first, your life comes first, your emotions come first, all right? Everything of you is you first, okay? Then you help other people. So if you are in the way and hurting yourself in the way of other people, that is not even helping other people, because that's just showing to other people that you might be a people pleaser, or you're only doing things for the benefit of this and da, da, da. Some of the time, it's not a good reaction, okay? Just by saying yes to something you don't want to do. There's a difference between being kind and doing things out of the goodness of your heart and being selfless. That's a good understanding. But if there's something you really like I really don't want to do that, and then, you know, you get peer pressured, you get this and this and that, you don't have to do it. Logically, you don't have to do it. It is all up to you, and don't let anybody make you feel bad about saying no. No is completely your decision, your right as a human, okay? So any of that, do not feel bad with saying no. No is something completely normal, and no is one of those things that is actually your boundary. When you say no, that is a boundary you're putting up. That is a boundary saying that you're okay. Either you're a friend, you're my husband, you're my boyfriend, anything like that. You're this person in my life, but I will not do this. And that establishes a boundary, and that is okay. They're like, oh, okay, I respect you. Like, I understand why. You know, I'll just, you know, look around. And like I said, you only want people in your life that is gonna respect your boundaries. Set up these boundaries, know who to hang around. If people like to cross boundaries or a little step on your boundaries, that's just it. Like, don't do anything else besides that. For me personally, I cut people off that like I don't see fit in my life. Like, that's just not me, just because I feel like my life is more valuable than that, is more worthier than that, and I want worthy people in my life, people that have substance in my life, okay? Not everybody has to be in my life, and not everybody is in my life. Like, Kim Kardashian is not in my life. If I like it or not, she's not in my life. So that means I can live without other people that I don't even know, or I do know, okay? And that's fine. So me as a person have to decide, who am I gonna let let into my life and really impact me, okay? Because like I said, I just only want people that are impacting me in a positive. I don't like negative, and I don't like stagnant. I'm always a progressive person, and I want to keep progressing. You should always say that to yourself as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this message. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to follow my Instagram and my TikTok. Make sure to like and comment if you want more. I'll definitely go in deep about other things as well. So I hope you guys have a great night, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.